All right, chat. What is up? What is up? It's your boy Hooks on the Run. We back in the Villyville. Always great to be here. Um, I just got most of my poles out. We got about we got one rod we gotta fix. We gotta fix our double hook pole. It's still messed up when we went to the river. Got snagged and that one did not get fixed again. So I gotta fix that one. But right now we got one, two, three. We technically got three catfish rods out here. And then we got one, two, three, four, five. We got five carp rods out here. I'm gonna be trying some new baits for carp today. Someone mentioned, what up, Yoshi? How you doing, brother? Someone said something to me. He said two things. He said try for two different fish. He said for carp, he said try sticks of garlic, and then he said because they're vegetable eaters or something I ain't never heard of it, but I'm gonna give it a try. And then someone else said for catfish, but I think when he was talking about this, he was talking about the river specifically. He was like, use like black eyed peas for catfish. And I was like, I'm always interested to learn new things and try new things. So we got some garlic, we got some black eyed peas, we got corn, we got chicken liver, we got worms, we still got mealworms. Um, that's about it. We got two tubs of chicken liver, we got two different types of worms, we got night crawlers and green worms and corn, like I said. And those other two baits I'm gonna try. But that's really what I'm gonna do. First off, I'm gonna throw out a small hook with a worm on it and catch a bluegill real quick because I either want to use cut bait or I want to use live bait. I kind of think I want to use live bait, but it just depends on how big the fish is. If it's a big fish, we're gonna have it as cut bait. If it's a small fish, we're gonna use it as we're gonna use it as yeah, if it's a big fish, we're gonna use it as cut bait. If it's a small fish, we're gonna use it as live bait. What the fuck? How the fuck did I get that on? I didn't even take that off. What is it? This magic thing? Phones just be doing shit. Where's it right here? How the fuck do you take that off? I don't know how to take that filter off. None. That was fucking crazy, Chad. I'm sorry y'all seen that. Hazel River, how you doing, brother? Finland, hell yeah. Josie J, how you doing? I'm Hook around from Louisville, Kentucky, USA, brother. We're about to go for catfish and carp. I'm gonna catch a bluegill real quick, and we go. Depending on how big it is, it's gonna be live bait or cut bait. So I'm gonna put a worm on real quick. Just something real quick, chat. Just, just so we can have that, get that one. That's the first part I want to get. I want to get like some live bait or cut bait out, one or the other, depending on again how big the fish is. Yeah, depending on how big the fish is depending on if it's gonna be live bait or cut bait. Hopefully, it's a small bluegill because I would want to just fish with live bait because I kind of don't have the setup. I don't have it set up to where I want it to be set up. I got it set up as a Carolina rig. Everything, all my poles are still ready and set up for the river. So I don't even have like small weights on my poles. Most of my poles have like 4 ounce weights and stuff like that. And usually I can put that on at least one rod and everything else be like 2 ounces, maybe 3 ounces. But most of them are two. But for the river, I was going for fours, but next time I'm gonna go for fives. I just needed to know my line was gonna be secure, but my line can handle pretty much anything. Let's catch a bluegill real quick, so we got some live or cut bait, and then we're gonna go from there. Start getting some of these catfish rods out. I mean, if we catch a catfish, like a bullhead or something, they can also be substituted for live bait or cut bait as well. It's a little chilly out here, Chad. It's not horrible, but after touching these baits 20, 30 times, my hands are gonna start to feel it. It's supposed to rain around like 4 or 5 in the morning. So, oh my gosh, something just shaking the shit out of me. Hopefully we don't get rained on. My worm might not be on her chat. That might have just got me. Yeah, 100% might have just took my worm. It did. Ate that shit, left no crumbs. Hold on. Yeah, ate that shit, left no crumbs, chat. Let's get another worm on her. We're just trying to catch some live bait or slash cut bait, depending on how big it is. If it's big, it's cut bait. If it's small, we're going live bait. Get my first catfish rod out here. Then we're going to start getting the rest of these catfish rods out. Once we get about 2 or 3 catfish rods out, then we start throwing our carp rods out. That rod wants to be important so bad. That's the rod I gotta fix. I gotta fix one of my catfish rods. My double hook setup is gone, chat. Y'all know I rely on that one the most. I gotta rebuild it. Man, I hope we get a small bluegill, chat. That'd be real freaking nice. Come on, any takers? Something ate me at first. Now we waiting. Now we got a waiting game. Bluegills always try to be stubborn. They know at this time of the night, we're not pulling them out to keep them. If we pull a blue guy right now, his ass know he's getting used to cut bait. Oh, let's not get tangled. There's a lot of stuff jumping on top of the water, I'll tell you that much. Okay, Junior. This water's gonna get a lot more active in the second chat. Cause I'm going for carp, so you know I'm gonna chum the edge right here. I'm gonna chum it with some corn. I'm gonna chum it with a little bit of cat food. So it's gonna get more active anyway. But I would like to start off by getting this bluegill on the hook so we can get set for that. All right, you know they're playing. They're being a little shifty. Maybe I'll just start throwing out my catfish rods and then focus on this bluegill in a second. I never have the patience to sit and actually like fish for bluegill. I mean, fishing for bluegill's okay, but fishing for bluegill's okay. But I'm not out here to really fish for bluegill. I'm out here to fish for bigger fish. What post we got? Nah, I can't throw out no liver pole, chat. If I throw out a liver pole, I know what's gonna happen. I'm never gonna have time to touch any of my poles. That liver pole's gonna be getting hit left and right. It's gonna be my last attempt on bluegill, and then after that, we just gonna start getting the rest of our poles out. We're gonna get some of that garlic out on the hook. We're gonna get some of that the black eyed peas out on the hook. I don't have no other. Oh, I got hot dogs, chat. I forgot I got those. I got the hot dogs with the cheese in them too. I was like, I always bring like two for sure catfish baits. Now black eyed peas is just a attempt on trying. Yo, dude, how you doing, bro? Trout now, catfish and carp. That's what we're gonna be going for in a minute. I'm just trying to get a live bait bluegill real quick. Zyro, always good to see you, brother. Yeah, catfish and carp. I'm just trying to get set up. I'm trying to get one more bait for catfish. I have three baits for catfish. I have chicken liver, I have cheesy beef hot dogs, and then I got black eyed peas, but the black eyed peas is a try bait. Someone recommended it. I want to get like a bluegill or something, live bait or cut bait for another option for them catfish. Then the rest of my bait is gonna be carp related for real. I mean, using corn. I mean, using corn. And someone said another recommended bait was garlic. They said try some garlic. I'm trying garlic. Corn and garlic's not gonna be my two carp fish baits. And then I mean, I got nitro worms and I got night crawlers. So I got two different types of worms, but those are for everything. The first carp ever caught out of here was off a worm by my boy Charline Joe. No, stop trying to form a knot. That shit is trying to form a knot. Definitely about to make me quit freaking fishing for a bluegill. Keep getting it out and it just keeps popping back up. Fuck that. Like literally, it made a two-way knot. Oh, I just got it. No, I don't. Crazy work. Wasn't even in the water. I can't get it to go far. Got him. That's so crap. You know, that line was probably frilled anyway. That's the pole I just caught that drum off of that I caught yesterday. Bro, air fishing is so crazy. I'm about to get serious in the second shot. Hold on. Something was pulling me though. All right, chat. Let's get serious for a second. Hey, there is only a little piece of worm left on here. Hold on. Hold on. We gotta give up on this. We gotta focus on some other stuff. So, with that being said, we're gonna throw this rod out first. We're gonna put on one of them juicy hot dogs, fresh out the pack. I haven't even opened the pack yet. Get a hot dog out. I just want to get 2 catfish rods out, and I know one of them's got to be chicken liver. I just know once I throw chicken liver out, it's gonna be really hard to maintain sitting still because I'm gonna be running back to that pole every few seconds. Because bullheads, you can catch channel cats with it too, but bullheads is gonna find their way. Oh yeah, I forgot this pole got it. Man, chat. Looks like Ron's on a binge to start getting new gear here soon. All his stuff. Lost the pole at the river. This pole's acting weird. Yeah, it's getting pretty grim with my gear. For me to have as many poles I have, I need a new reboot. This year we gonna be gaining. We about to start gaining a new pole every month. Smoked cheddar sausage. That's what we running with. Gonna be getting a new pole every month. I'm telling y'all, chat. That's about to happen. Watch. Might just get a bunch of ugly sticks. Nothing's really wrong with my reels. It's my poles. They're having pole trouble. All right. That's the first dog we gonna throw out. Y'all need to give me like 3 new medium light poles. Well, actually, 2 medium light poles, and I need to give me a huge pole. Something huge, like a 9 foot to 10 foot pole. Might just go with all ugly sticks. All right, got one catfish rod out. Man, I don't want to throw this one out. Man, I really don't want to throw the chicken wing one out either. I'm gonna throw it out. Probably move the camera in a second, chat. It's kind of looking. I don't know. Maybe it's the glare from the light in my hoodie. It just looks like weird. Looks like foggy. It's not foggy here. All right, we're gonna put chicken liver on this one. Damn, the chicken liver for this chicken liver is still really good from the river. I ain't gonna lie, when I came back, I thought this was gonna be ruined, so I kind of bought new chicken liver, but this chicken liver just looks brand new. It ain't do nothing but sit in the fridge and thrive. I'll probably move the camera in a second. I mean, if I'm getting these poles out, I guess I might as well start throwing my carp poles out too. Wait time's about the same, it seems like nowadays. Wow. I didn't bring my other carp. I didn't bring my method feeder setup, but that also makes sense that I didn't grab bread. I didn't realize that. Carp poles. Definitely should. Oh, my method feeder. All right. What's on this pole? Oh, it's already got a bobber on it. Man, I might just go bobber and try to catch him. Go back to trying to catch a bluegill real quick while we wait. I really want that bluegill, chat. I want to start my carp stuff, but I want that bluegill. And it's not like the bluegill ain't hitting. I just ain't caught it. Bluegill's not this scratch off my skunk or nothing. It's just I want that for that cut bait. I want this pole to be out. And I want that cut bait slash live bait to be out over on this left side and already be in the water. Wait a minute. Yeah, something big just jumped over there too. We need some fucking cut bait over there, chat. We need some cut bait or some. I also feel kind of ass that my double hook pole ain't set up, but I ain't gonna lie. I broke that at the river, and that pole did go with me when I went to Tennessee. But I wasn't using that pole to fish. I was just using the pole that I just showed y'all, and I was using this bobber pole that I'm using right now. Only brought two poles out, and I was fishing the river. It was like a canal type of river, so it made sense at the time. I didn't have to go too crazy. I didn't have to go too heavy. Plus, I had to carry light. I didn't know where I was fishing at. I just knew I was fishing, and it just happened to be near a park, and there was a river near the park. I don't know. It's fishing with goldfish in Tennessee was tough. That shit was tough. I could not keep the goldfish on to save my life. And the one thing I caught with the 10 goldfish I used that actually got ate by the goldfish and got caught was a green was a green gill hybrid. All right, chat. I think that boy should be cut bait or live bait. What we doing? Cut bait or live bait for this guy? We won't be targeting no more bluegills tonight unless we lose. Cut bait or live bait. There's that boy on a hook. This is a Carolina setup. Yeah, I wouldn't usually have a Carolina setup. I still have another setup, but like I said, I was fishing at the river. Hold on, I'm about to beat the camera. Fishing at the river. We'll set up the river. Stay. Right now, I'm gonna flip this camera around. We'll grab a bell. What I like about this pole is I never usually use it. I started using the reel because I started using the clicker on it. So when I was at the river, you would actually hear shit pick it up and like swim away with it. Now there was a current, so at times the current was just taking it, but I heard actually it get yanked a few times. And it was my first time actually experiencing that, and that was exciting. We got $1.99. Don't know if I even see it. Holy shit. W's in chat. W's in the fucking chat. Why has this chat been moving? I haven't seen it. Boy, Ron flipped the switch. Funny. Emmykins, how you doing? Showbiz, always good to see you. Still, how's it going, brother? Nah, nothing yet besides that bluegill just now. What up, Dave? I didn't know you was in here. Ken Dog. I'm sorry, man. Chat just started moving. W's in chat for Emmykins. W's in the chat for fishy things. I'm now catching up. Rude. How you doing, brother? Man, I hate when fucking chat moves and I don't see it. But also, I haven't walked up to the camera that much. Kind of getting set up. Trying to catch a bluegill. Can I flip the camera back, bro? Night Wolf, what's up, brother? Yeah, just kind of getting ready for the water, man. We now got our 3 catfish rods. We're about to throw out some chum, some corn, and some corn and some cat food to get the water, a little more active. And then we're about to start throwing out a whole bunch of bobbers because I left my method feeder rod at home. I forgot it. I gotta set up another one of my catfish rods. But right now we got hot dog out, we got chicken liver out, and then we just finally caught a bluegill. Now we got some live bluegill out on the hook. And like I said, we're about to start throwing out these bobber poles and this extra bait and getting them. There's just gonna be a whole bunch of bobbers through here. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, five bobber poles we're gonna throw out. And we got one more catfish rod we're gonna throw out, but I gotta rebuild my double hook setup. And we're trying some different baits tonight. Someone recommended using garlic for carp, like piece parts of garlic. And then another part, he also recommended using like black olives, um, black eyed peas. He said for catfish. He said, I don't know what it is about them, but they love it. But when he was recommending this, I told him I was going to the river. So I don't know if he was meaning for the river or for, like a pond I'm at, but we gonna give it a go. I'm definitely I brought the olives, I brought the garlic. I'm definitely gonna try it. I always like trying new things and trying to see the possibility. So we're gonna get those out. But let me open up this can of corn, throw some in the water, get a corny in here, and then I'm gonna start putting these on the hook. Hold up. So yeah, right now we only got 3 catfish rods out. We at least gonna have 4. Could have 5 catfish rods, but the other one would be like a light rod, and I wouldn't do nothing but put like maybe a worm or something. My fear with light rods sometimes is I don't feel like I can let them sit like a big rod. Yeah, a takedown could happen, but if it's like a huge takedown, that's the rod can light. The rod could possibly snap off something, grabbing it and pulling it real hard, really quick. If I got it sitting how I got it sitting. Now with the medium light, I mean I can set it there and they can yank all day. I ain't gonna worry about the tip or anything breaking off. But my lighter rods, I don't know. I'm not scared to catch a catfish with them. I have caught catfish with a lot of my light rods. It's just most of the time I've caught in the catfish with my lighter rods, it's been on something like a bobber setup where you see the bobber go and you grab it, or like I'm already holding the pole in my hand and it grabs it. It's not just me like setting it down and letting it sit and then me catching it off that. Not saying it's impossible, just saying it's always gonna be a risk. So we got that sweet corn. We're about to get that water corny. Fish things, thank you for the star, brother. Thank you for the stars, man. All right. Got 2 pieces of corn on this hook. I'll get this out in the water. All right, get this one out in the water. So I do got three more bobber poles I'm gonna do, but only one of them got a bobber. The other two I have to put bobbers on, and the one that has the bobber on it already is missing his hook, so I gotta put a hook on that. I just gotta change two of the poles around. That's what I gotta do. I gotta change them up, fix them a little bit before they get out in the water. The easiest one right now is probably the one that I just gotta put the bobber on. I got a bobber right here, so I'm gonna put that out. Try to get these cool. I'm just gonna make a trout line of corn poles. Just get them all out here. Got two corn poles in the water. We now five catfish rods. I mean, 5 rods out. Well, this hook is actually kind of huge. I'm not gonna change it though. What was I using this pole for? Oh, what the fuck? Fucking bluegill. He just fell back in the water. Damn. We're about to have to move his power poles on. Bluegills didn't waste no time. Like I like I said, back in the day, back in the day when your poles got 8 with corn on them, bluegills didn't like the corn. Now, now they done adapted and shit. Now they be eating corn and everything. They ain't gonna. I'm gonna have to throw this down here. It's on the chicken liver chat, so we can kind of guess what this was just off of the light taps. That it's probably a bullhead or something. Honestly, Chad, I'm a little shocked. It took that long for a bullhead to eat it, but I'm not gonna. Oh, that's me. I'm not gonna throw this out yet. I'm gonna throw this other corn pole out. That one corn pole I threw is fine. I'm just gonna throw it along all this brush right here, a little further away from where everything else is. Then I'm gonna chum a little bit in that area as well. All right, we got two corn poles out again. Let's get this third corn pole with a bell. I mean a hook, a bobber on it. A bobber on it. Get out in the water. Then we're gonna go back and throw our other catfish rod out that we just had out with the chicken liver on it. Then honestly, I'm gonna try to get these other two corn poles going too. I kind of want to, like I said, have a trial line of corn poles. I want a carp chat, craving a carp, trying to speak a carp into existence. They exist in her chat. I kid you not, and they've been some decent sizes. The last 2 years we caught them. Now that it's funny, we were catching so many carp before we started streaming and doing fish on entertainment. It was wow. Here was the spot we was tearing them up. Big sizes, small sizes. Like I think we somewhere along our shorts we have just a carp montage of how many carp we were tearing up. But recently, since we've actually been trying to target them a little more, they done slow down. And first I thought it was because of the cold weather, but now I just don't know. They be real feisty and picky. There's some big size carp in here, chat. I'm gonna show y'all one day. Just believe. I keep trying for carp. Y'all gonna see some carp. There's gonna be a day where it's just nonstop carp ripping. I've never fished any way different than when I used to fish or anything. Like they gonna show up one day and it's just gonna be constant carp. I'm gonna catch more carp than catfish. Don't believe me? Just watch, chat. That shit's gonna happen. I don't know what day, but it's gonna be a day. All right, we getting our third carp rod out with the hook. Hold on. Man, chat. I hope it's not a bluegill over here. I threw that corn pole out, and I kid you not, the bobber took off. Took off. Ready to pop back up on top. And I just hope that's not a bluegill. I really hope it's not a bluegill. It could be a carp. Like I said, there's some big carp in here, and there's a lot of them. I actually also released the drag on that pole, so I don't know how far away I'd be till I don't hurt it. But I mean, I'm also gonna be watching the bobber constantly. It's the last one I seen go active, and it's the furthest away. I ain't even chumped in the water yet, just corn on those bobber poles. So Damn, I haven't put no garlic on none of the posts. I'm gonna throw garlic out on the next two carp rods, but I'm gonna throw this catfish rod out. I don't want to fix my double hook set up for real, chat. This is the chicken liver. I just got chicken liver on here. I don't want to fix that. Get that pole out. I don't feel like I'm me without all my rods out that I want. I ain't got them all out yet. We still got three more rods we got to put out, but all three rods got to be repaired with a hook, a bobber, or a weight or something. On the right side, we got three catfish rods out. We got three carp rods out. I was expecting a little more from this cheesy hot dog, but I'm not gonna lie. If I would have had all the posts that I wanted to have tonight, and I would have had like one more extra catfish rod, that hot dog rod wouldn't even be over here. That hot dog rod could be over there where that bluegill is. And I would have something else right here, but I don't know what rod I'm missing. I literally don't. I know I got more catfish rods than this, but I can't remember which rod I'm missing. Hold on. I don't know what rod I'm missing, chat. I know I'm missing a rod, but I don't remember which one I'm missing. I know I kind of feel like semi-complete now that I got three poles out. I haven't chummed the water yet though, but I'm kind of skeptical. Ooh, my middle bobber is moving. Remember last time we were here, y'all? We caught a catfish off of the corn setup. We had to fight his ass for a minute, but we were fighting him in these weeds, and I kind of got my bobbers right in front of the weeds, but also, uh, holy shit, the other pole behind y'all just went off a little bit too. The line just jumped. They got the live bluegill on it. So my live bluegill pole's getting some activity right now, and my middle bobber pole with the corn on it is getting some action. It's getting some real action. This was getting some light action, but my bobber's moving. What other bobbers? Oh, that would need a bobber. Well, that's a light pole. I could just throw a bobber on there with no weight and let the corn just sit. Yeah. What up, Justin? How you doing, bro? Bob Meadow, how you doing, bro? I feel it. I feel that, Matt. I'm saying something's going on with the carp because how we were getting them not last year, but the year before that. What would I say? 2023. The carp were getting ripped out the water left and right. Last carp I caught was the baby carp, and I got hyped and I was like, oh shit, they're spawning. But the fact is, we haven't caught any of the massive ones we caught last in 2023. But like I said, I'm gonna keep hitting this spot till I get it. I got some garlic I'm gonna try tonight. Someone recommended it. I just gotta set up these two poles. But right now I'm pole watching because I got one bobber that's doing something in the middle, and then we got live bait behind y'all on a hook on a Carolina setup a little bit. The line has jumped twice, but I also have I have that I have the clicker on, so if the line starts getting dragged, we'll know. Yeah, I don't even want to chum the water right now, chat. I feel like the fish are aware. I really need to I really need to just go ahead and move this hot dog pole behind the camera over here and fix this other pole, the double hook pole, and start throwing it out. And I'll just put worm and olives on there. Black olives. Someone recommended that. He recommended black olives and he recommended garlic. Garlic for the carp, black olives for the catfish. Oh, this carp pole is doing some shit, chat. Hopefully it's not another catfish. Yeah, that's lightning back there. I keep looking at it too because it keeps happening back around the same. It gotta be lightning. It might not be lightning. I've seen that happen like 4 or 5 times. Like I said, it is supposed to rain here, but it's supposed to rain at like 4 or 5 in the morning. It's only 12:48. I was thinking it was lightning too, Ken Dog, but now that you said it and noticed it and it's happened in that spot more than 3 times, I don't know if that's lightning. No, that's definitely lightning. That's definitely lightning. I see it in the clouds. That rain ain't about to rush me. Yeah, I need to get the hot dog pole over here. Let's check out the weight situation. Wait a minute, I put a weight somewhere. Oh, here it is. Yeah, we're good. What's with my other catfish rod, chat? I know I still got to do the other two poles. I got to add a bopper to one and a hook to one, and then but I got to get my double hook set up back out. I got to get my other catfish rod out. I'm not me without my other catfish rod. And it's the hollow rig. Holy shit, something just jumped out the water right beside my corn pole. It wasn't small, Chad. It wasn't small. Usually I would chase after that jump. I ain't about to run over there. They're just gonna stall me to get my other catfish rod out. That makes me wonder what pulled my pole. They're lightning. Slowly creeping up. Sorry. Let them cook. They're big shit in the water, chat. Hear it, see the splashes. They out here. Been hesitant, but they out here. I need something big to mess with this hot dog. Everybody say hot dog and the catfish is ultimate bait. I need something to go in and show me. I wish we had hot dogs when we was at the river. But you know, with us using so many baits, we always gonna forget a bait or think about another bait while we're using the bait. I've seen two of my carp rods go bobber poles travel. Watching them pretty heavy, chat. The other poles got bells on them, so they gonna let me know. But these poles are defenseless out here. The fish can swim off of my pole if they want to. Only one of them I have the drag set loose, and it's the one that's leaning on the pole. No, I got two of them leaning on poles, but only one of them is drag. Only one of them is drag is like, you know, ready for whatever. That's because the one that actually is ready for whatever is an open face rod. The other two are button pushes. So fight them how I fight them. Nobody is out there making a statement, chat. The water's so still, chat. This is the perfect night to rip out fish out the water. It's so still until this wind starts to pick up because of this rain. You're gonna hear that wind whistling. You're gonna start to see brush get blown in there. Like out there. Telling me it's on its way. His ass ain't supposed to be here at 12. So he needs to wait. 12? No, he ain't supposed to be here till about 5 in the morning. He better chill out. I'll hook on some lightning if I got to. I ain't gonna hook on no fucking lightning. Not let me not say that and some shit happened. So quiet out here, chat. Trying some splashes. Not me falling in splashes, me wrestling the fish splashes. All right, chat. My high-low rig is pretty much set up. I just gotta put hooks on there. Yeah, I just gotta put hooks on there. I'm kind of glad this is set up because, to be honest with y'all, this was that rig was the longest rig I ever had that didn't break, and this is only on 14-pound line. I got 50-pound braid. What? I got 50-pound braid behind y'all with 40-pound leader. I use 40-pound leader monoliter a lot. We got. I don't even know what this white pole is. I really don't. I think it's like 25. I don't know. I've never that shit has been the longest line I've had on any pole. I think it's like 25, but it got 40-pound leader on it. And then the freaking yellow pole back there, that's my pole I've been using to like catch sharks and stuff. It got 40-pound leader on it. 40-pound leader and it's braid. 40-pound braid and 40-pound leader. Behind me. I'm gonna be experiencing some shit. The line is so straight. I heard fish flopping behind me in the water. The issue is I'm trying to watch these carp bobbers because they're taking off. But this line behind me is actually really, really straight right now. It was not straight, it was loose. Either the fish just swam far away or something got it or something. I don't know. What up, Caden boy? Holy shit. I'm starting to get disappointed, chat. Because what the fuck is this? What is this? Why is this full size slab of hamburger meat eating my fucking corn? Like his ass should go in the grease. His ass should go in the grease, chat. We ain't gonna grease him. But why he keep eating my fucking shit? Don't count them bluegills. This is a gar. This big thing is a fucking gar. This thing is a gar. Bigger than my fucking phone. Damn. He eat my fucking corn. I moved down away from this. Y'all want to know something crazy? I just found my hot dog on the ground from that yellow pole right there that I casted out about 40 minutes ago. Yeah, I just found my hot dog on the ground. My hot dog just flew off again. So fast. No, it just keeps coming off. I'm gonna throw this shit light. I'm just gonna throw it so light. You ever seen them one old cartoons where like you get snatched so fucking bad, the person gets snatched so bad that like the outline of their body gets left right there? That's what's going on with my hot dog. I'm throwing it so fucking hard that the hot dog is just staying in place right there and it's not moving. It's coming straight off my hook in midair right in the same spot. We're just not gonna throw it super hard. Damn, if we don't throw it hard, I don't want to throw it over here. One goes going off again, but it's probably a bluegill. Just gonna lightly throw it on this side, chat. I don't want to throw it too hard. But that's what's going on. Like I'm throwing it so hard, it's like it's staying in the same spot. It's okay that I throw that over there anyway. I just finished my hollow rig. I just gotta put the hooks on and then we'll be good. I just got stopped by the carp rod that pulled in that bluegill. Gotta go put this bell on this pole real quick and we'll finish this hollow rod. There was a big blow up when I was throwing that hollow rig. I mean that rod out there. Right inside it all there. Their lighting's making a statement, chat. I'm not dealing with this. Usually with my high-low rig, I make the loops, so it's like easy to change out the size of the hooks. But sometimes my hooks, my hooks don't have enough space to be like the hole where you put the line through the hook. That'll be big enough for me to get the loop through. It's easier when it's not so. My hands ain't cold, but I mean, shit, my hands are a little cold, so we just cut the loop. That's easy to explain, understand. One hook's on there. Gotta get the other one on, and we'll be good. Cut these tag ends off. Really help me catch a carp tonight, chat. I say that every Sunday. Shotgun ain't caught no bullhead yet, but everything's probably about to change in a second. Because once I throw this high-low rig out and it has more than one bait on there, I can start moving around this other rod. This chicken liver rod, I'm gonna probably move it more to the right, and I'm gonna just throw out this double hook pole where that rod's at. Just start aiming them diagonally to the right side. Then we just got two more poles we gotta get set up. And those are just gonna have garlic on them. All right, chat. Got low rods set up. Every time I use bluegill, a lot of bluegill, I always think shit, I should use cut bait. But the bluegill wasn't that big. And I have caught on a cut bait and I've caught on both. Hollow rod hook is set up. Bead at the swivel. We're gonna put a nice juicy worm at the top hook. Get this in. We're gonna try this new thing. We're gonna try some black eyed peas. We're gonna try to put them on a hook. Worms on. Black eyed peas. Peas in the olive route. Man, I wish I had my carp rod. When I say carp rod, I mean in like a method feeder rod. All right, got a nice worm, and we got some black eyed peas on there, and a nice worm. I'm actually gonna throw it over there first. Since this liver is already sitting here, I don't want to roll the liver pole again. This is the liver pole's already set down. I'm not gonna really disturb the liver pole's piece. Chad, I don't know if that's the wind or I don't know if that's the wind or my freaking. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with that. I'm not talking about the catfish rod I pulled out. I just threw in. I'm talking about my carp bobber poles. I'm watching both of them actively move, but at the same time, we've seen bluegills catching the corn, getting corned up tonight. So I don't know. Something's definitely fucking with this middle rod. I might have to just throw that all the way on the far left side over here, or something. Get away from this spot. But I'm just like, I don't know how that the middle rods get messed with. And the two poles in between the middle rods not get messed with because they got the same bait on them. I don't know. All right, Chris, you have a nice night. I appreciate you popping in here. I know I wasn't really chatty with the chat right now. I've been trying to establish getting on my pose out while the lightning been going crazy behind me. That's that's that freaking light bulb chat is beaming, isn't it? They must have put a new bulb in that or something. That shit is bright as hell. You said fish need sleep. Yeah, but just like you, there's people that work in the daytime and there's people who work in the night. There's nighttime fish that be out here as well. Maybe I'll try a chunk of garlic on this pole. Since this pole keep getting tortured so much. Hold on. And I've never used garlic before, chat. It's like, guess this is a piece of garlic. Break it in half. I mean, it can make sense why garlic would be a thing. The color of it, you know, the smell. I put a piece of garlic on, but I also put a little piece of corn on. I never stop with the corn. I'm actually gonna lower this bobber some too. Maybe break it up some, so it starts to the brown. Really no corn on this. I've only watched this pole have a little bit of action on it, so that's kind of weird to me. There's no corn on it. I don't think I'm gonna throw it back over there by this those poles. Those will attract them out of bluegills. I think I'm gonna throw it more on this right side, kind of behind the camera. See if I can just get some straggler that's swimming on the edge of this grass over here, this brush right here. See if I can get there. All right, chat. We got that fishing gear spread out to the max. Still got 3 carp poles. We got 4 catfish rods out. We're using worm, hot dog, garlic, black olives, chicken liver. So far, the only thing that's really getting hit the most is the corn. It took me about 10 tries to get the hot dog out. That shit kept flying off the hook. We finally got tired of just using just corn and we put some garlic on. We finally got our hollow rig out with some olive and some worm on it. Waiting to see what's gonna get out of that pole. Chicken liver been sitting out here on vacation. I don't know what the hell's going on with that. Like I said, this is the stillest the water has been in a while. So I would expect. Oh, it's the worm and the chicken. Olive. I don't like that I threw that garlic pole out there with the garlic on, and that shit done made it all the way back to the shoreline. There's no waves, there's no wind that's pushing it back to the shoreline. It's just weird to me that it's sitting so close to this grass, like trying to keep it away from it. Black olives and worms, chat. They probably just ate the worm. I don't know what happened there, chat. I freaked out. My bobber. My bobber was nowhere near where I looked at it last time. Finally get this hot dog out of the water, and I thought that was gonna be like, oh, that was gonna be the top bait tonight. Hot dog. I didn't really have. I don't have not faith in the garlic or the olives. I just ain't never used them or thought about using them. I'm actually a little shocked. I'm moving my butt push. Basically, my car pulls a little more than I would like to be. I would like for it to be sitting there and just chilling, and possibly getting snagged by a car. But I feel like I just keep having to move for them. Like the water, like I said, it's not a lot of waves or water movement. So I don't know why my hose keep ending up right there. But at the same time, I know there's fish just messing with it. Yeah, big. Cameron, I've been all right. How you been, man? Mm, I ain't stopped fishing yet. Still enjoying it, having a good time. Fished in Tennessee this weekend. Had a good time. Fished, fished in the Bahama area a week or so ago. Had a great time. I've been having a good time with freshwater too. That's sure. My bluegill bomb poaches failed this week, which is crazy because I have a thing on that like lets me know if something's dragging a line or something, and that didn't go. It just like hit the line. Maybe it's my bluegill just trying to swim off. I have hot dog over here. I have bluegill over here, and then I have a corn pole over here. Corn pole sitting up in this, right above this brush, this grass that's grows in the water. You know, hot dog rods, the one on the far left. I got two rods, big rods on this side. I got two big rods on the other side of the camera. But and I got two carp poles on the other side of the camera. I got one carp pole on this side. Well, it literally just went off chat. Was the live bluegill. What the hell happened? I don't know what just happened, chat. I don't know. It's half of my hollow rig just snapped in half. I don't know what happened. We're having a crazy night out here fishing tonight. I'm just gonna tell y'all that. A crazy night. You know, I've been winning the lottery so much recently with catching all these fish. It's time for me to lose some of my lottery bets. Which I'm not saying it's over, and I still can't win a lot more, but I'm definitely trying to gain while this rain is over here. Slowly but surely letting me know it's about to be over here. Yeah, it's over here. I don't think I'm gonna fix another hollow rig. I think I'll do that another day. I'm not fished out, chat. Definitely not fished out. I definitely got more plans to fish. I just fished a lot recently. So I'm kind of just like chilling. I fixed a lot of lines, fixed a lot of setups in the last 2 or 3 days. That's why I never got to fixing these other two setups that just broke off. Well, one just needs a hook. It's taking it slow. Closer soon. Even though it said it's supposed to rain at freaking 5 in the morning. I don't know. This weatherman's looking kind of wrong. I watched the lightning start all over there, and it was lightning over there for a good 30 minutes. Then I seen it pop up over here a few times. Now it's popping up right over top of me. Smells like a fire, to be honest. Like something got hit. Can we be fishing in Australia? If you do, what's the most exotic fish you ever caught in Australia? Right now, right now my carp poles are taking the lead. I can catch a bullhead real quick. Hold on, let me catch a bullhead. I can't believe my fucking hollow rig just snapped up. And that was brand new 40 pound break, 40 pound mono. So it should have like just broke. I didn't get snagged and yanked hard or nothing. It just broke. It's low key confusing because it was 100% unexpected. I don't know what I want to know what happened in those waters where my line broke. To be honest, that was weird. Like, was a turtle down there? That was the pole where I was trying to see it. What was going to win? All of our worms. Freaking the only hook that came back is the worm hook. Olive in the bottom and the weight and everything was gone. There was no worm on the worm hook though. So it's like I didn't get to see an answer to neither of those. Both baits is gone. My bluegill better not be cut, baby. He better not be younger than 85 turtle. That's great. Can't on the hook no more. I don't know what to say. I'm gonna put a worm on here. Like I literally don't know what to say, chat. This same pole that I just grabbed literally was getting attacked. Put a nice juicy worm on there, chat. I do not know what's going on. I truly don't. I don't know what's going on. That pole literally was just getting attacked. Bluegill and all. You know what up, Drew? Nice, Junior Buds, man. I'm sure that's gonna speed up the process tenfold. That's lit, man. Let's go ahead and catch like a bullhead or something real quick. Usually doesn't take this long. It's kind of crazy. Mm. Yeah, maybe the fish had a buffet today, chat, and they're moving real slow tonight. It's fine. I'm probably about to leave her in a minute. Already got two videos on board. I didn't end up chumming the water either. I should have chummed the water, but I was like, I don't know. I feel like I was distracted the whole night. Are you talking about this bag on this pole? Dang. Y'all can see that? Y'all came and it was already on the pole like that. Yeah, I was talking. That's what I was talking. I said, damn, that motherfucker must be a new bulb or something. That shit is extra bright. Only way I can kind of avoid it is if I put the camera behind me. I put it on this right side, but that's something I have to worry about next. I ain't gonna be here longer than another 10, 15 minutes before I'm packing up and heading out. I feel like I fished a lot. I need to take an like a little bit of a break for a second. Not retire fishing. Just stop fishing for the night. Wake up and do it all over again. But I kind of have a mindset to fish somewhere else. Like we fished a river this past week. I want to try somewhere else. Not saying I didn't have fun at the river, but try somewhere else. Maybe go back to the river. Shit, I don't know. Different spot. I don't know. I don't know what we got up for this weekend. I'm gonna think about it and talk about it to Charlie and Joe. We either try some, find somewhere new, or I don't know. Try to find something and target something specific. There's still some spots I want to target a koi fish and a grass carp, but actually I want to know the weather's perfectly fine. Really, I can't wait to hit summer. Even though it's not too hot, too cold, too hot right now, summer's where the fish really love to play. Our summers is crazy. It be hot in the daytime and in the nighttime. Ain't no humidity out here. Just straight heat. That's silly. You know something's fishy when the chicken liver ain't getting hit in 10 seconds or less. Yeah, I know the song. No, I'm putting this pole up. I can't believe I made that whole setup. I also need to go to the bait shop and buy some more weights. Weights is getting scarce, chat. You got a lot of egg weights. That's not the weights I use the most. I only use the egg weights on one certain pole. On the bright side, we got hella bait. Next time I go fishing, it's gonna be 10 times better. I mean, something can still happen right now. I still got some rods in the water. Still got 3 carp rods in the water and 3 catfish rods. Crazy. Just in time, chat. It's starting to rain. Like it's literally starting to rain. It ain't supposed to be raining right now. The rain is falling out of the sky. Our great weatherman. He's always so correct. It's supposed to rain at 5 in the morning. It's 2. It's 2. Sheesh, chat. There ain't no fast way to pick that up. Now down to our last rod, which is this one. It's front of the camera. My post. My hat. My chicken liver still on here? I didn't think so. Fish is out there exercising their right to eat my bait. Man, I don't know, Chad. I just felt like I was ready to go. So we didn't get to experience the long 12 hours we usually do for fishing. I don't know. It was just one of them days where I was just ready to go. We did get to step out. I'm still grateful I got to step out. I will be live next Sunday, most likely here. But if not here, we will have some lights to do that. I don't know what our plans is for the weekend, but I'm pretty sure y'all gonna see me on the weekend. I don't know how the weekdays are gonna go, but if you see me step out, probably do some like creek fishing or something. I just feel like doing some creek vibe fishing, but other than that, I don't know. Y'all see my boy on Tuesday. Oh yeah, Charlonjo. I don't know. Appreciate you, man. Y'all see my boy Charlonjo on Tuesday. Don't miss that. We just finished our giveaway. We're still working on some videos and some shorts we want to drop on a daily. So just stay tuned for those. Just finished our giveaway. I don't know when our next giveaway is gonna be. Um, we gotta get that shipped out. I'm gonna work on shipping out this weekend. We had some fun in Tennessee. We had some fun at the river. Appreciate y'all all for tuning in with me tonight. I'm Hooks at a Rum. My boy Caroline Jones in the chat. We gonna see y'all again real soon. Forever and always, you guys fish on. For real. Appreciate all of y'all. I'm gonna have to get out of here. Have a good one. See y'all again real soon. Real soon. Peace out, Dave. Drew, you as well, man. Peace out.